Angie went to bed already. Hello, YouTube. Okay, she just said it through the bedroom window. Okay, you hear that? Okay. Alright. Good news, bad news. Good news is I'm having a beer. Bad news, I'm down on my last 3 cans. So it'll be a short one tonight. Cheers for that. Okay, just point a few things out. That's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm just going to point a few things out on some of the past recent videos. My just issue video last week, I know a lot of you people don't like it, but you gotta remember is this. Even if this is our daily lives, what goes on around the city does affect how we live our lives in the city. Okay, just keep that in point. One of these days I'm going to get you down there. I'll show you what they wanted to do, and I think it went up to a good opposition against it, where basically they want to, like I said, I pointed out last week, they want to put a roundabout down over the hill where we live in that way, and that was not a very good location. And whoever thought up that idea, gotta get off that marijuana real fast and that. So then they want to put another roundabout in another location, and I said it ain't gonna work either because now you're smoking crack and that. So I don't know what our city engineer is doing, but they gotta get off of that stuff. Okay, also it's going to affect how we leave our ball games. I'll head down that way. Like I said, changes around town. It's going to how we go to and from ball games, and that, especially if there's no traffic light. If we need to use a traffic light, which I very rarely use anyway, I'll admit that. We always go up one block because I'd rather cross there. I don't know. I just feel safer. Sometimes I use the traffic light to cross, but not really that much. Not down to the ballpark area. And that also, like I said, it will affect how we walk around town. And of course, we always showed you these changes as much as possible around town. Anyway, and that. So that's basically it. Otherwise, not much going on today. Just a nice quiet night. We had some heavy rains earlier today. I didn't do my errands at all today, but when it stopped raining, it was too late to run my little errands because I had to go in. Had a busy night tonight, and no issues comes up and all that stuff. We had a strange call today. I guess it's one of those trolls that knows our number. This is the first time they actually called the number since we did a live stream, pretending to be somebody, and just said, "Hey, we're fans of your show. I want to have a few beers with you." Never left a name, never left a callback number. If they did left a callback number, I'll figure it out real quick because I could trace that number through online. There's some online stuff. I could trace any phone number I want. If I was given a phone number, I can trace it and find out if it's a legit phone number and all that stuff. It's just somebody that wants to mess around with YouTubers. And of course, when you're just over 1,600, there'll be a lot of people that want to mess around with you. And I always want to remind our audience one thing, that this is not this is not really a child-friendly content. If you're under the age of 14, we recommend that you guys watch with an adult. Watch our videos with an adult or guardian, because we're not child friendly. Basically, it is our daily lives, and I see a nice range of our audience. It mixes up every so often. The analytics is just so goofy. If someone asks me to explain the analytics, I just say forget about it, because it comes down to the algorithm. And at the time I get done with this sentence, the algorithm on YouTube has already changed 20 times. Okay, when it's going to be the next live at lunch? It's going to be sometime in September, guys. Just keep your notifications on. If I had not done it already, we are going to be testing we're going to be testing another round of the of my gimbal. just to make sure I get it working the right way, so we'll be ready to go when it comes to you know what. Someone asked me already, what's our next year's vacation plans? I said, well, I told them I have not done this year's vacation because, reason I have not done this year's vacation because we have to do this year's vacation first before we plan next year. But I think I have a general idea of what we're going to do and how we're going to go about it. I got some amusement parks that's on my bucket list, and I gotta make sure other stuff is on the bucket list too. Eventually, it's gonna be celebrating its 50th anniversary. I gotta make sure it's on my bucket list this year and that. But we'll see how it goes after Adventureland. See how that goes. And of course, with new neighbors moving in now, just that we're still gonna be vigilant as ever before, and all that stuff. And just gotta have to watch the BS. Because what might happen may even affect us. When someone takes their dogs out, they don't pick up after the dogs. Everybody gets that little love note on their doors. Yeah, they can do that. It may not affect us because we don't have no pets, but still, they want to send a reminder anyway. And that. So, yeah, it's just common sense stuff, people. Basically, just pick up your dog after your dog. Summertime is coming to an end. Kids still want to play on the grass, and you don't want your kid's dog covering all over dog poop up at any apartment complex. If you got an apartment complex that allows dogs, make sure you guys pick up after your dog, because it's going to affect you in the long run. It's probably going to affect your kids too, because your kids will be coming inside the apartment and it's going to be covered in dog poop because they're playing in that grass that had the dog poop in it where you forgot to pick up after your dog. Figure that out. It's like a little tongue twister, I think. This railing was another foot high. I just realized I could use this railing as a tripod. Yeah. If it's about another 6-7 inches higher, it could almost pass as another tripod, but it doesn't, because if I sit on the railing, right now that's the railing. See? There's the railing right there. At the bottom of the screen, there's your railing. And that's what it looks like. So if it was up about right in here, it would be a perfect tripod. Imagine that. I'm not going to push it on that issue. No way. Not going to happen because I think, as of right now, we're at the, our railing is right now. If you remember our past railings on our channel, we had a metal railing at one time up here. Then it changed to wood. We had some past videos on that back a few years ago, actually. Couldn't believe how long ago it was already. It was just yesterday and that. So, yep. Just had to point out a few pointers, pointing a few things out. That's all I was doing tonight. Just because you don't like what I say, take it with a grain of salt and that. And you gotta remember is this: whatever I am ranting about something that could affect how we do our videos, it may affect how we do our walks, either on or off camera. It's just the way it is. It's going to affect us one way or another. Before you know it, we're going to have an old crappy security officer down at the old college thinking that he can enforce a no trespassing policy on public sidewalk that is about a mile away from he actually supposed to be protecting. Yeah, the security guards actually do that. There's videos on YouTube that security guards actually do that. Imagine. You're walking down the street, you're doing a video, all of a sudden the security comes up and says, oh, you're trespassing. Where? On public sidewalk. No, you're not. You don't trespass on public sidewalk. There's no such thing as public. Now, if someone would have been up here that was uninvited, yeah, it would be considered trespassing. But it's got to be us has to file a complaint. But somebody will have to agree with it too. That's the unfortunate part on that. So, issues, always issues. We're in this day and age, always issues. Please like, share, subscribe, don't forget the subscribe button, notification bell. Maybe one of these days we'll have an issue-free video. I wish. Never happened, but it will. Maybe, maybe not. See you.